So I'm going to go over here to the menu on the side. I'm going to click walk around. Let's just do this. All right, pilot operating handbook is available in the airplane. Yes. Parking brake is set. Yes. I don't like that part either. Avionics power switch is off. Ignition switch. You guys can't see that very well. Ignition switch is off. Master switch on. Really? Okay. Let's go master switch on. Fuel quantities checked. All right, we've got fuel quantity over here. Half tank on both sides. Looks good. Let's go flaps full down. So I can either use the mouse or I can use my joystick and go boop, boop. Flaps are full down. Master switch off. Boop. Hello, Watt. Not that much power for the beacon. That's true. Taco, hello. You got the Cessna Caravan. You're trying to make money on FS Economy. Did you get the X-Plane 11 Cessna Caravan? If so, how do you like it so far? No check for Austin Bobble. We'll put Bobblehead up there. Roberts EU. You want a permit? Sure, someone could give him a permit. We're not talking about the flight factor, though. We're talking about the Cessna right now. But if someone can help you, go for it. We got... That all looks good. Let's go next. All right, so the fuel off valve, which is way down here. I don't have control. But there's your fuel off. And let's have it on. Fuel off on. It's probably hard to see. Yeah, I don't have any visual control. But it's down there below. Here, I'll move the donation goal for a second so you guys can see it. I'm so happy that we completed that donation goal. That's so awesome. Right there's the fuel cutoff. That's on. Static pressure, alternate source valve. Right here, right? Oh, right here. Static pressure, alternate source valve, off. Pull on. Cool. That's your alternate pitot static. That's good. Trim controls are on neutral. So we'll take our trim. And what we're doing is we're going to match up this line with that line. But from this angle, we won't be able to really see it all that great. But master on to check fuel gauges and go outside, walk around with flaps full down. Cool. The noise you're making when turning stuff on. Am I making a noise? I don't even realize. Yes, the 208. I love this thing. I made 3,001 flight. Ah, very nice. Very nice. Okay, trim controls are neutral. Okay, so now we're going to come over here and we're going to go to the baggage door. And the baggage door, we're going to check for security. Looks good. It looks really secure. I don't know, Cessna. It seems like the colors have changed in X-Plane. This used to be like a brighter yellow. It's kind of interesting. All right, let's go next. Elevator surfaces. Check for freedom and of movement and security. Oh, I like that. I could do that all day. All right, rudder surfaces check. Nice. Oh, very, very nice. Tail tie down. There's the toggle tie down. It's kind of cool. Take that off. Boop, boop. Emergency locator antenna. Check for integrity. Integrity is checked. Looks good. The emergency locator transmitter ELT antenna purpose is to transmit an emergency signal on 121.5. Currently being dismissed. And 406 megahertz in the event of a crash. Okay. Flaps, let's check for, these are full flaps, as you can see. I like it. Aileron, check for freedom and security. No birds, no rats. There's the tie down for the wing. That's cool. Fuel quantity, I don't know what to do here. I see this blue light here, but I can't figure out if it does anything. But yeah, maybe that's not there yet. I don't know, because I can't seem to click on anything. But anyway, fuel quantity and color looks good. The main wheel tire and wheel well. There's our chocks. Boop, boop. Quantity and color on the engine oil. Looks good. Propeller spinner, check for security and oil leaks. Induction air, check. There's our cover. That's cool. I like that. Toggle the cover. Heater air inlet, right and left, check. Induction air, check. Nose oil cooler air inlet, check. Nose wheel, check. Tires look good. Bonus info, when checking movable surfaces, you're also looking at nuts and bolts that hold them to make sure none are loose. Some may be safety wired. Ah, okay. Hello, Ripper Air. What airport is my 208 at? My 208 is at Limburg, KSAN right now. You can rent it for $700 per hour. All right, fuel quantity on this side checked, and color looks good. The pitot static tube cover right there. We will remove that. The wing tie down, landing and taxi lights check. This light looks good. Aileron on this side looks good. This is the default Cessna, yes, with the rep pack. Yep. What is the rep pack? I think it's $20. Is it $20 or 20? Or is it 20? I think it's 20. Might be 25. All right, flaps. Good. Main wheel tire and wheel well on this side. Checked. I don't know what that is right there. That's a butt heater check. Cool. All right, so what the other things you got? Okay, so you got a tow. So let's take a look at the tow. You must disable the brakes to be able to tow the aircraft. Okay. Use the pitch and roll axis of your joystick to move the airplane around. All right. Oh, that's cool. So it's as if... Oh, I like that. So I'm just pulling back. Oh, yeah. I like that. Tony, hello. Yes, 572 Alpha Uniform. Yep. Oh, I like that tow option. That is really handy. I like that. Maintenance report. Okay, let's take a look at our maintenance. Okay, so this is kind of cool. One thing that I did the other day is when I was testing, is I landed hard and I blew the tire. And the plane was actually leaning like this. And I'm not sure if when you blow the tire in the default Cessna, if your plane actually shows the Cessna like this. Maybe it does. But anyway, I was able to come in here on the 4th page and repair the tire. It's kind of cool. Tony, how are you this morning? Another bonus fact. Those beautiful wheel pants usually get in the way of allowing a visual check of the brake pad / assemblies. Not to mention if you ever have to pump some air in a low tire. Yes, yeah. Does it? Ripper air? Okay, I didn't know if it did or not. So, yeah, those wheel pants are I guess there's another name for them. Fairings, I guess people would call them. I guess they're good for aerodynamics, but probably not so good for fixing a repair. Okay, we got serial number 1729402. We got a Lycoming 10360L2A. 0 time on the engine. Cylinders are okay. Cylinder compression, oil, fluid, oil quantity, available types, oil filter, oil pump. All this is going to degrade over time, and so we'll have to do maintenance on this, which is kind of cool. Vacuum pump, starter, blah, blah, blah. Fan, fast preheat notes. CHT is 13 degrees Celsius. You're good to go. Current charge on the battery, all that good stuff. GPS 1, 2, ADF, transponder, all good. Landing. Okay, so struts. You can damage your struts, so you may need to repair it if you do a hard landing like I did. And your tires right here. You can repair your tires. Actuators and discs. That's cool. So there's your maintenance. Yeah. No, second flight. First flight streamed, though. Automatic engine start. That's kind of cool. So if I click that, it's going to go through all of the things to start up the airplane. All right, seat belts fastened, brakes tested and set. Fuel selector on both. That's down here. So you can go left, right. Why wouldn't you just have it always on both? I guess if one was empty and then one had a little bit left. I don't know. But if you had them both, you think they would empty at the same time. Fuel shut-off valve is on. Circuit breakers checked. Beacon on. So we'll come down here and we'll go beacon on. Avionics switch is off. Master switch on. Throttle open 1/4 inch. Mixture idle cutoff. Auxiliary pump on. And what we're going to do is we're going to look for fuel flow, I believe, right up here. So auxiliary pump is off, or it's on. Rich until 3 to 5 gallons per hour, then cut off. All right, so let's do this. So let's go fuel pump on. And then we're going to go, we'll watch the mixture here, then cut off. So mixture's coming in. And then we're going to cut off. That was like 3 to 5. And then auxiliary pump off. I don't know if that was enough of a prime, but we'll find out. The propeller area. Can we open our window? In the default, I can't remember. I thought we could, but I don't see a click spot. Clear! And we'll rotate. Oh, I flooded it. There we go. Nope. It's finicky. Like a real plane, though. Alright, so up at the top it says we flooded it. So you can go full throttle. And then bring it back and go full mixture. We got to get some sounds here going pretty soon here. Alright, so I'm going to bring back... It's kind of interesting how this RPM gauge fluctuates like that. Yeah, the mixture's rich now. But I probably should lean for taxi here in a bit, huh? I've been told by some to set fuel to left or right after shutdown. Something about when refueling the plane both can cause some issues. In reality, it's usually left on both most of the time. Okay. Alright, so again, this checklist is wrong in this situation where it says after engine start, take your ignition switch to start. That's wrong. It should be both. Mixture is going to go full rich. Engines around 1,000 RPM. Maybe a little bit more. Bouncing around. Oil pressure check. Oil pressure in the green. Mixture, let's lean. Okay, so we're going to watch the easy EGT as I pull out the mixture slowly. This should start to rise. And it's rising. I'm going to bring this thing down to meet the peak. Okay, so there's the rise. It's still going. I'm slowly taking the mixture out. I think it's going to go way up, isn't it? There's lean of peak. Okay. Let's retract the flaps. And we'll check the brakes. So we'll take the parking brake off. Yep, brakes work. Magnetic compass movement free. I think I need to alter my stream window here. A little bit tied off. Oh, also, I'm not using the new Johnfly livery. It's being blocked off. Okay, again, the checklist over here. You can take your mouse over to the right. Magnetic compass, movement free, looks good. Flight instruments, left, right, back, forward. Flight instruments, look. I thought that was flight controls. Sorry, flight instruments. Horizontal, our altimeter is 2992. Set altimeter 2992.
Altimeter already 2992.
Alright. Why do you wait to turn your alternator on? Yeah, I don't even see alternator in here. Did I miss it? So there's prop, clear it. Start. I think this should be engine start rather than after engine start. That's the problem. Alright, well, I'll turn on the alternator now. Okay. Alright, parking brake set. Controls free and correct. Yes. Flight instrument set. Fuel selector on both. Elevator trim is set. Mixture rich for run up. Check disconnected. Autopilot is disconnected. Throttle 1800 RPM for the run up. We'll just do a run up here on the ramp. So there's 1800. And we can look on the amp meter right there. And after 1800, suction looks good, vacuum pressure looks good. Magnetos, we're going to take this to left, and we should see a small drop. Back to both on the RPMs, yep. And let's go right magneto, small drop, back to both. Alright, that's good. Bring that back down to 1000 RPM. Radios are set, brakes released, doors closed, flaps is required, mixture rich below 3000. Lights, let's go taxi lights on. Taxi lights on.
Taxi lights on.
Transponder is set right now once we turn our avionics on. Yeah, Cirrus Max. Good morning, Max. Morning, Iowa Flyer. Al, the Simcoders rep pack, yeah, it just adds a little more reality, a little more functionality to the default Cessna. We're going through it right now. All right, let's set our squawk code. We know that this dual GTN has a problem, 5621 altitude reporting, that will shut off on our takeoff roll, and we have to reset it. So transponder's on. Okay, climb speed 79 knots. I think we're ready to go. So let's taxi it out. I need a little more sound though, because you guys want to hear some sound today, I believe. So we'll go aircraft, interior, exterior, master up there. Yeah, that's fine. Still not hearing anything. Let's go to volume mixer. Oh, I'm starting to hear something. Yeah, okay. Let me turn it up a little bit more. Let's go sounds. That's a lot of sound. Let me know if that's too much or too little. All right. Release the parking brake. We'll put bobblehead away for a moment. I don't like the fact that this checklist pops up all the time when you scroll over here. I wonder if there's a way to take that off. Maybe there is. Simcoders. Oh, shoot. No. Plugins, Simcoders, settings. Alright, enable the plane damages, sure. Show failure messages, yes. Show tips, yes. Enable mouse gestures, okay. Save and restore plane status between sessions, sure. Enable hypoxia, sure. Use imperial units, no. Advanced nose wheel steering. Okay, try it. Uncheck mouse gestures. Okay. So, Simcoders settings, enable mouse gestures. Okay. Will that get rid of the checklist? Okay, cool. Thank you. Grease the wheels right now. Don't hit this plane. Highly recommend not to hit this plane. Yeah, the brakes are loud. So I can already tell that there is a difference in the steering, and it feels a little more. I mean, I've flown a Cessna, right, in the real world, in the left seat. I've got a lot of time. Well, not a lot of time. I've got 30 hours, but in my 30 hours, most of that's in a Piper PA-28, but about 7 or 8 hours is in a 172. And this feels like, with my MFG crosswind rudder pedals, it actually feels legit. But what doesn't feel legit is the fact that I'm not going to the runway. We just wanted to test the steering, right? That's what we were doing. It's delayed quite a bit. What's delayed? Oh, the audio's delayed is what you're saying. Maybe it's kind of need to do my little tricky trick again. Let's test it. Can't tell. Oh, you want a copy of this morning? Nice. Very nice. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we want to go this way. This is... I'm not sure if this is... Yeah, we're good. Little modified taxi route. Steering input is delayed. Okay. Yeah, TMA pilot also want a copy of it. I want a copy of it. It's pretty good stuff. Alright, we'll go ahead and line up on 17 right. We're in Italy today. This is Milan, Malpensa. Is Malpensa the city near Milan where the airport is? Or what's the difference between Malpensa and Milan? Two different cities? Okay. Go back to the knee board. Takeoff. Okay, again, climb speed 79. We're going to go full power. Oh, that looks good. Doesn't tell us to do anything with the lights, but we'll turn on taxi light off. Navs and strobes can come on. See, to me, wouldn't you put the fuel pump on for takeoff? I thought you put the fuel pump on. To me, it feels like the steering input is slow to respond. Oh, okay. It felt real to me, but then again, it's been a long time since I've been in a 172. Usually, you do put the fuel pump on. An old fly guy, you say no. I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna say flight plan, and I want to fly this to. I think we're gonna go to LSMJ. Small airport. LSMJ. Oh, it doesn't know where LSMJ is. That's interesting. Can you guys look up to see if there's an airport called LSMJ? Because I have it as Turtmon, Switzerland. That's weird. Alright, let's go to LSMA. Let's see if that's in there. Let's back this up. LSMA. There we go. Alpnock. Alright, that's where we're going. Now watch my transponder code again. 5621. When I do a certain RPM, that's going to switch to 1200, and it bugs me. I don't know who to tell how to fix it. If it's a laminar problem, or if it's a GTN Reality XP problem, or if it's the ACF file problem. And there we go, 2000 RPM. Oh, the alternator code's staying there for the moment. And I just switched, 1200. Dumb. Alright, there's full throttle. Two foot per minute landing it gave us. That's good. And then 18. Stay runway heading here for a bit. Beautiful airport. Okay. A little bit loud, but we'll put on our Bose A20 headset here pretty soon. Let's go map. Let's go autopilot. Let's go nav. And we'll go vertical speed. We'll just go up at 400 for now. Turn this down just a bit here. You normally wouldn't make a nice turn over the terminal in the real world, but we wanted to get a good view of the terminal. Get a repaint for what? Power on stall. Alright. Oh, that's loud. That's really loud. What happened there? Something's wrong there. That's a bug. I don't think I have a door open. It sounds like I do, huh? Maybe it's environmentals? Yeah, it's environmentals, air conditioning or something. Alright, so let's go back to... We'll turn the sounds back up a little bit. And then environmentals can stay down. Did you turn on the A20? No, I did just now. Hello, Delta Who. Yeah, old fly guy, we were descending. So we changed it to go up instead of down. Your X11 always looks better than mine. This looks pretty good here. This is ortho photo, and I don't know what source because I didn't create it. This is Petri Ron Magic, and then I've got several AutoGen packages installed. I think this is Europe, W2XP Europe Net, I think is what it's called. So yeah, this should be a pretty scenic route. We're going from Malpensa, Milan, Italy, up to Alpnach, Switzerland. Should be a pretty good ride. The plane seems to be cooperating. We'll bring back the throttle just a little bit, and then we're gonna... Oh, that's it. Need that lean. We got a subscribe.
Here we go again.
We do have a subscribe. Thank you, Tony. 7 months with the subscribe. Thank you very much. Alright, we're leaning. We got a subscribe. I'm leaning for peak. That's cool in the tail with the JF. Yep. This is a Cessna Rocks livery. But I got for Cessna, if you're still here, yeah, you're here. For some reason, this yellow one, I still have this problem. The John Fly logo. With the red one, I think it's fixed, but with this one, it didn't work. And then when I downloaded it from the org, I think you have the gold one inside a directory called yellow. If you download the gold and the yellow, I think they're both in the zip file called yellow. But anyway. Is it possible to purchase already done ortho, or you must roll your own? Yeah, you can roll your own. Although I have seen some people offering it for... Thank you, Cessna. I could be wrong, but it seems like when I downloaded it, there was something going on there. But it could be a pilot error. Some people are selling. There is some high definition mesh being sold, and I'm not sure if they're using ortho to, and then selling that. But it says here the current mixture setting is harmful for the engine at the current power. Increase or decrease your mixture. All right, decreasing the mixture a bit. This is pretty. This is gorgeous. I think there's some obvious reasons why it's not being sold. Because, I mean, you know, for someone to go out, oh, golf course in Italy. I'll be danged. Yeah, there's, I think someone was selling it at one point and they got in trouble. But there's a golf course in Italy. Wow. That's right, Gavin. Looks like a nice one too. Yep. Yeah, I think if you type in exclamation ortho, that'll send you a link to one particular video on how to make ortho. Oh. We got a subscribe. Staff Guy 1 with the subscribe. We got a subscribe. Thank you, Staff Guy 1. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Snack Shack. We got a subscribe. We do have a subscribe. We got a subscribe. Wow. Heading out for a walk in the park while Memphis is still 75. All right, Gavin. Catch you soon. Thanks for joining. XZan, did it work? Yeah. And I don't know if that's... Oh, I need to change my mixture again. We got a subscribe. We got a subscribe. It needs more gold. Oh, it needs more golf balls. Ah, yeah. Staff Guy 1, haven't heard you in the chat here. Thanks for the subscription. Are you, what part of the world are you from? This looks beautiful out here. This really does. I'm going to, I feel like doing a little uh-oh. My plane was popping up there. All right, I'm going to level out. So we're going to hit Alt. And your internet really hates you today? Ouch. I'm going to figure out what lake that is. ForeFlight doesn't have the maps, but it does give you basic map information, street map type stuff. That's called Lago di Como. Lago di Como. Right there. I bet you there's some good boating on that one. Wow. Look at the mountain range over there. Unbelievable. I guess I can get rid of the joystick since we're not going to be... We got a subscribe.
2 months of finest entertainment.
We got a subscribe. Click to play. Thank you for the subscribe.
We got a subscribe.
The continued support. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. 2 month of finest entertainment. Yeah, thank you. That water looks really good down there. This water is brought to you by Click to Play. I went for coffee and came back and the stream was black. Is it okay now, staff guy? Wow, look at that. Mm. Mm. Wow. I'm tempted to go down there. What do you guys say? Should we turn over, go down that way, or should we continue to our destination, which is over that way? I'm torn. TCA, hello. Yes, we should turn. Okay. Sync our heading bug, go into heading mode. And let's go heading. Set heading 270.
Heading bug set to 270 degrees.
Alright, we're deviating. Deviation. But it just looks too awesome down there. I think we're going to get lower though. Let's go vertical speed. We'll drop down at 500. Oh baby. We'll rotate our heading knob here just a little bit to head down to that little tiny mountain in the river. Looks really good. I should be hand flying this plane. It trims out nicely. Okay, well, when we get down to the mountain here, I will hand fly it. It's bouncing around a little bit right now on this heading mode though. I wonder if that's gonna, if the oscillation is gonna end. I'm going to see if I can help it a little bit with the aileron. Yep, that little aileron movement. Uh-oh. We're having some thermals. He's changing the logic so you no longer need to use the taxi lights to trigger the safety briefing for pushback. Oh, who is? Oh, Passengers FX. I haven't done that one. I haven't done that plugin yet. This looks really good out here. Look at that. Unbelievable. Wow. Has been updated. Thank you, Cessna Rocks. Thank you. Oh, wow. Oh, it's pretty. Should go to the left side or the right side. Steve, hello. We're in northern Italy. We're just off. We're at a lake called Lago di Como, and there's a golf course right there at the base of that little mountain hill and that lake. Look at that. Ooh, dog, there's a golf course. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. That's 2 we found today. Oh, wow. Palazzo. Yes. This is awesome. All right, we'll do what Tony was asking. So autopilot is coming off. We're gonna hand fly this bad boy a little bit. She's trimmed up nicely. Wow. Look at that. Look at that.
Thanks for the streams.
Trixmont, we got a subscribe. Thank you for the 5 months. Thank you for the support, the continued support, your activity in the chat room. I appreciate it. There are a lot of subs today. Yeah, a lot of train going on. Alright, what we're going to do is I think we're going to turn around and buzz that golf course one more time. We got a subscribe. It adds a whole new aspect to flying. Oh, okay. We got a subscribe. We got a subscribe. So I'm thinking that we do have a subscribe. I'm thinking that someone I saw trying, was it JSnap yesterday? There's a package called BlueFX or something I think he was trying, or was it? Anyway, it was like a, I don't know. Some people have been asking me to try Reshade, but then I saw this BlueFX. I don't know. It's hard for me to try anything when the sim looks as good as it does right now. But maybe it could look a little better. I'm going to buzz the golf course one more time. Reduce the throttle. Okay. You have BlueFX and Tony used Reshade. Okay. So how do you find BlueFX, Watt? Is it pretty good? BlueFX makes the sim even better. You use it? Okay. Does it work? Do you have to tweak it, or out of the box? Is it the default settings? How are they? Or do you have to tweak it? I don't like the water over there. It's kind of got those lines again, but there are presets and you could tweak it yourself. Okay, I might have to try it. I should really be squawking 7,000 instead of 1,200, but alright, one more circle around the mountain and then we'll head to destination. I'm gonna go back onto, well, we gotta take this up eventually. She does hand fly pretty well. Where can you get the better pushback plugin? There's a GitHub link. If you just search for GitHub, GITHUB, and better pushback plugin, it should find it on Google. Google foo. Alright, let's sync up our heading bug. And we'll go trim up here. Well, a new power setting here. Let's bring it up. And we'll go autopilot on. And we'll rotate that heading bug over this way to the east. And we'll go up at vertical speed, 500 feet per minute. It's fine. He's going to put out a massive update pretty soon. Nice. So, in a nutshell, what's your favorite part of Passengers FX? Is it applicable to the general aviation aircraft like the Cessna, or more suited toward the tube liner setup part? Yes, these are the Italian Alps. Yep, these are the Italian Alps for sure. All right, once we get up to altitude, then I'm going to trigger our destination again. But so far, man, that golf course, I want to try that golf course. And look, I could stay right there in that hotel with that pool. Look how nice and big that pool is. And look at that. There's a little beach. Man, these Italians, they're keeping these little spots secret. Yeah, I want to take a picture of this spot. And then I'm going to go there in the real world. And I'm going to do an IRL stream from there. Say, do you guys remember that day that I flew past this little nugget of land? Well, here I am in the real world. Alright, a little more altitude, and then we'll turn to destination. Bellissimo. You have to fly a 172 over it? Yeah. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Jeez almighty, these guys. I hope they don't take it for granted, the beauty that they have. This is 17. This is zoom level 17, I think. It could have 18 and 19 in spots, but we're not near an airport, so I don't know. It could be just 17 right now. In fact, I don't know. Petrie Ron's ortho may just be 17, but I gotta have to triple verify that. It does look good though, doesn't it? That looks like, yeah, that looks like Italy. How did I get the GPS in the default 172? It's a modification file. You can find it on my Discord in the, there's a room that has quality links. Go onto my Discord, you can find it. You can download it. But you have to purchase the Reality XP Garmin GTN 750 in order for it to work. Alright, we can go to destination now. So, as you can see here, we're going back to our original magenta line. We'll come over here and we'll hit nav. That's going to turn us toward our destination in Switzerland. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than this. Should be pretty scenic coming up here to Switzerland. We got we can go direct. Activate that. And then, okay, we got, according to this, we got 37.8 miles to our destination. Uh-oh, it put me on a different waypoint. Hold on. Let's go flight plan. Activate that bad boy. There we go. Glad I looked at that. And we'll go ahead and hit Alt to hold our altitude here for a bit. Canada, how you doing, man? Welcome. Good morning. Good afternoon. Be careful on Monday. There's a solar eclipse. Yeah, there's a lot of solar eclipse crazy happiness. I guess it's once in a lifetime situation. Okay. Probably need to increase our altitude. So we'll just go ahead and take that up at 500 feet per minute. Many cities have run out of fuel. Wow. Because of the solar eclipse watchers? Wow. Wow. Over 1 million people in Oregon? Wow. Have you guys seen this? This is freaking amazing. Right? So this is, believe it or not, this is P3D. And we're looking at Los Angeles International. And what this guy has done is these are real world departures and arrivals. And somehow he's coordinated the AI traffic to emulate the actual traffic from the real world. So when there are takeoff and landings, and he's coordinated this to live ATC. So you're actually listening to live ATC. It's amazing. I probably tuned in at the wrong time though, but this guy over here is just waiting. So I'm assuming that what he's done is he's taking like the ADSB information that you get on, say, flight radar, and he's incorporating it into some sort of traffic generation for
4643 Scott 321.
Host 2 at 1, boutique 331. What is the spot code you received from service delivery?
7242. We're putting it in boutique 331.
Boutique 331, thanks to Foxtrot crossing way 25 right, hold short of runway 25 left.
Okay, Foxtrot crossing 25 right, hold short 25 left. Boutique
Okay, so he's going to hold short of 25 left. He's going to taxi down this way.
Negative.
But it's, I mean, that's pretty freaking amazing. That is pretty amazing. And it also, he emulates, you know, the real weather and the real time. So this morning when I found it, someone had emailed me a link. It was dark, so it was showing nighttime. But, yeah. It's pretty amazing. It's like pretty smart. Anyway, there's a link on my Discord if you want to check that out. It's in the John Fly lobby of my Discord. Or someone can post it here. The plane is a Kenworth T680. Uh-oh. The current mixture setting. We might need some oxygen here in a bit. Giving you 16,000 for a 300-mile flight. Wow. You might be high enough. Isn't the default Fafafui, isn't the default livery an American livery? My favorite American livery, though, is where are they? Yeah, I think the default livery is an American livery for the Zebo 737. Goldsy. Hello, Goldsy. All of you subscribers out there can rock the Goldsy emote. Jeez. These mountains are gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Coffee sounds good. Yeah. Well, I have a bit. I'll give a big thumbs up to the rep pack. Hello, Yod. Hello, Rod. Got some snow cap over there. Some good vino from this part of the world. Where is St. Wolfric when I need him to talk to me about vino? Yeah, those Simcoder guys don't mess around. Yeah, you're not kidding. My nose is bugging me today. Need a haircut. I need a shave. Which do you like better, the Rep or the Airflow Labs? You can get my list of ranked airplanes by typing in !top 30. It'll give you a link. In fact, I made some massive modifications to the list where I separated out the general aviation from the tube liner or the commercial jets. Tell me if you guys can get to that. I hope I set up to permissions. So you can see my top 10 airliner / commercial aircraft and my top 10 general aviation aircraft. So you can see that the default Cessna 172 is number 1. And then the Airfoil Labs is number 3. But I like flying with the GTN. If I could fix the transponder squawk problem that happens where it resets on takeoff, I would be extremely pleased with this aircraft. So yeah. Hope you're well, Rod. Nothing like a little Italian flying in the morning with my Italian coffee. Well, no, the lane looks good. We are approaching 10,000 feet. I think we can level off at 10,000. Yeah, we'll level off at 10,000. So yeah, that's my list. So the number one commercial airliner product that I is of course the Zibo, followed closely by the Flight Factor 757. And because we separated out the commercial airliner payware and freeware aircraft from the GA aircraft, the JAR design has made it back into the top 15. Hello, Crooner 777. Hope you're well. So yeah, I'll continue to update that. Well, I can go ahead and put in what's the date? August 19th. So I'm
snack. I just got hosted with the mosted.
Sim Dude with the host. Thank you, my man. Appreciate the host. He's hosted with the mostest. Loving the rep pack, Sim Dude. Thank you for debuting it on stream and also doing your awesome giveaways. I was really happy to hear that Iowa Flyer won a copy of that today. So that's awesome. All right, Watt. Thanks for jumping in there. Hello, MiniWebs. Need to change the 1900D to 1900D X-Plane 11. Oh, yeah, you're right. 1900D. You're flying to Palm Springs, and I'm taking your 208 back to KSNA. Nice, Taco. Nice. Treat her well. I don't want any scratches. Look at this scenery. Oh my goodness. Wow. Screenshot? Dang. Oh, snack. That's right. Sim Dude, I'm in Italy. Just crossing the border from... Actually, no, I think I'm in Switzerland now. Where's the country border? We took off from Milan, Italy. And I think we're just now crossing over into Switzerland. We took off from LIMC. Jeez. Wow. Rocco 45, good morning. Lello Beans, yep, there's a lake down there. That particular lake is not on the map. We just left a big, large lake called Lago di Como. And that's a fishing hole if I've ever seen one down there. Dang. Yeah, this European ortho is just unbelievable. Am I gonna hit that mountain? I think I'm gonna hit that mountain. Let's go vertical speed. Let's go up. It is beautiful, isn't it? Thank you. Petrie Ron magic. Oh my gosh, look at that. Ooh, dog. Look at that back there. Oh. It doesn't it? Looks like I have to move my logo. Yeah, Cessna Rocks has fixed it. Yeah. That logo position is for without the GTNs, but yeah. Alright, we just barely cleared that mountaintop. Yeah, he moved it. Yeah. Moved it already for the red one, but yeah. Wow. Jeez. All right, we'll level out now. The flooring isn't going to lay itself. Is that what you're doing today, Iowa Flyer? Jay Belcher may have to deviate, yeah. You'll give it a wax and a wash, Taco? Thank you. Thank you. This makes me miss my family in Austria. Exen? Yes, Austria, Switzerland. Österreich, yep. I love Wien. Innsbruck, Salzburg. Spent a lot of time there. I worked there a lot in a decade ago. A little over a decade ago. Jeez. Wow. I think we can stay at this altitude. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Some good fishing back that way. Salzburg, the small streets with all the shops and coffees. Yeah, and the bakeries and the butchers and the schnitzel. And then I had a really delicious beer in Vienna. It was called Edelweiss, which is a weird name for a beer, but it was still good. Trying to plan the flight from CYEG to KGEG. They are nice looking mountains, aren't they, Rudyism? Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. That isn't a weird name. Well, it's a weird name for a beer, but it's not a weird name by itself. Edelweiss. I guess it's not a weird name. It's just, well, Edelweiss is like a flower, right? Yeah, it's the name of a flower. Yeah, it's the name of a flower. But so what I'm saying is that, you know, if I'm a a microbrewery in Utah, and I'm producing this amazing brew, I'm not going to call it Petunia or Daffodil. It's going to be more like John Fly Lager. TMA, I like the rep pack. Yeah, it's good. I had a little gripe there earlier about the checklist. The fact that it says on, after engine start, this really should be just engine start, because the ignition switch doesn't go to start after start. But really, this is just should be changed to engine start. And then someone corrected me earlier where you actually do have the beacon on before the master switch. It's pretty common, and I was complaining, why would you have the beacon on before the master switch? But now, that's the beauty of Twitch streaming, is you get to learn from people who really know the good stuff. They only grow in high altitude of the Alps. Yeah, the Daffodil's an awesome one. Daffodil beer, because that's all you see once we're through with you. Yeah, it's a protected flower. I didn't know that. We leave the beacon on continuously. Yeah, see, that's what I learned. TMA is I didn't realize that. I guess it's low enough power that it's not causing any issue with battery if you went without the engine being started for a long time. But I was complaining about it, but I was wrong, because apparently it's common. But that after start checklist shouldn't have start as the first line. It should be just, I don't know, something else. All right, according to this, we have 22 miles to go. Our fuel is looking okay. We're going to try to get over this mountain range. Fuel is looking okay. EGT is looking okay. Temperature's green. Oil pressure looks good. Vacuum pressure looks good. Amps looks good. Speed is a little bit slow, but we're in a climb just to clear this mountain. RPMs. Everything looks good. Probably should have some pitot heat on, and probably our fuel pump should be on at this altitude, but maybe not. My only gripe was that it was telling me my mixture was off, cruising at 6,000. Didn't seem right. I always leaned to 50 rich of peak, but it didn't like that. Oh, okay. You got your route planned to Canada? Nice. All right, well, it looks like this airport that we're going to is not far from a lake called Vierwaldstersti. Wow, that's a weird one. Vierwaldstersti. I don't know how to say it. There's a lot of T's in it. All right, we can level out. Wow. Jeez. You left your passport at home. You hope you can still deplane. We may have to fly you back. Now that's a sledding hill. Yeah. Can you imagine taking a sled or even a tube, an inner tube down there? James Bond in it. They look so real. They do. They really do. I took a bunch of screenshots. I should post them on the Facebook page, the X-Plane Users Group Facebook page. Oh, baby, baby. We're not too far from destination, so we're going to have to... This is going to be interesting. All right, we're 17 miles from destination, actually. Unless I did something wrong. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it's just right up here. It's time to do a flight LFPG to Philadelphia. That's a long haul, staff guy. You know, the sad part of seeing all this is that the glaciers are rapidly disappearing due to global warming. Yeah. This stuff right here might, over time, be not looking like this. Wow. Dang. Ugh. I'm gonna have to post these. People are gonna be going like, what? Alright, so I think well, we're uh, 15 miles out. The service ceiling of a 172 is 13.5. Okay. I guess I can start down. Alright, let's go into negative vertical speed. We'll go down at 500 feet per minute. I just want to be out of that frame. Oh, another screenshot. Would you like me to fill up the caravan? Sure. Oh, wow. Wow. Unreal. You're getting the rep pack. What should you expect? Expect some nice little value add. You got the improved flight dynamics. I like the ground handling. I like the, this when I have the sounds on, the sounds good. I like the maintenance. I like the fact that my engine is a little more accurate with regards to, like, for example, right here, I'm a little bit high on my RPM, so I'm going to bring that back. And my EGT could probably, oh, it's peaked. Yeah. I like the fact that it's good. Realism. Yep. And it gives me a checklist to learn that would help if I were to start my training. I think there's a requirement. Is it O2 at 12,000? Okay, I thought it was 14,000. Alright, we're at the edge of that lake, right down there. So, jeez. Dang. Alright. Oops. let's increase this to 1,000. We'll go 1,000 feet per minute down. All right, I'll bet on 31. You're sort of bummed they you bought decals. You bought the AFL 172. Now that I see they released the rep, I think the Airfoil Lab is still a great plane. It's a great plane. Yep, it's a good plane. I just wish the Airfoil Labs. Well, let's put it this way: if the Airfoil Labs could incorporate the GTN 750, that would be pretty cool, and make the squawk code work. The B200, the X-Plane 11 version of the B200 Canadan is one of my favorite. You can see it's number 4 on my general aviation list. Number 4. Okay, well, coming down a mountain. Oops. I just keep taking screenshots because it's like, dang. Yep, our airport is right down there. We're so high. We're blazing it. Blazing it. Okay, so yeah, I'll bring my RPM back. We're going to go into heading mode. I'm just going to turn this way a little bit. Go down to the lake and then come back around. Jeez. Wow. Oh. Yeah, the Carenado version. Yep. The Carenado B200X Plan 11 King Air HD series. It's my 4th favorite GA aircraft in X-Plane. It's kind of why I bought it for, I mean, that's why Air Squirrel bought that plane. I love that plane. But I don't know how many, I don't know if there's a good model of it in P3D. Maybe there is, because I'm assuming Carenado makes it for P3D as well. But it does look a little like Bavaria. It sure does. It is Switzerland. There's 2 runways. There's the runway directly below us, and then there's one back that way. So this actually may not be our airport. It may be the one back there. Either way, we need to get down. So what I'll do is I'll get down. We'll fly around the lake, come up through this little nook, and then we'll land at that airport. Oh, I think it's gonna be that one back there. Red 7. Ooh, no one won, huh? Ouchie, ouch. All right, let's do this. No winners. Yep. A lot was bet too. Bankrupt. Ouch. There's another airport over there. You can buy the sounds in the exclamation store. Like, for example, if you wanted to play this sound.
Yeah, bite them up. Gather the money. Stick it in the bag. All right, good.
That's what the roulette pit boss just said.
They don't teach that in your dance class?
I think that's my airport right up there, but it could be the one. No, I think it's the one over there. Roulette, you are no longer welcome here. Ban the roulette. Yep. Alright, let's help out our plane a little bit here. Okay, get your, well, we don't need to. Should I open up the bedding for the? No, we'll just do whoever gets closest. But I'm not going to land for a bit, because I think it's the runway up there. Okay, my airplane, autopilot off. Actually, this could be it. Yeah. Yep, this is it. Okay. Dive, 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 dive. There's a sailboat. That's cool. Tony's definitely gonna win this one if no one else goes low, because this plane I own. But then again, I'm unstable right now, so.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Get down, get down, get down.
$54. $54. Yeah, C206. Got it right on the number. Oops. All right, well, there you go. Welcome to Switzerland. Yeah, C206, bang on. Goldsy, can you give C206 Station Air 14,000, please? If you could give C206 14,000 John flight miles, please, Goldsy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, Goldie might not be listening. JFM add C206. 14,000. Bam. Nicely done. Oh, I spelled Cessna Rocks wrong. Dang it. The instant replay system on X-Plane is just cool. Yes, I'm a daredevil. Pretty cool stuff. Do not land with the brakes on. Ah, that's funny. The tires are damaged and may explode. Let's raise those flaps.